This is what I'm gonna get when I can afford the parts. One day. Alright, we're fixing that wheel cylinder. The line exploded. Let's jack it up and look at the wheel. Alright, got the hub off. This is what's broken, the cylinder. We'll have to replace all the lines. Alright, so we got the wheel cylinders out. I didn't have to tear apart the brake pads or anything. Luckily the lines held. So now what I have to do is I have to follow this line, see where it goes, and then cut it and replace it all the way to the front. Runs through there under the chassis here, and that's where the leak is at. We're gonna replace the whole thing. We just gotta trace it. It's got 3 leaks, both cylinders and the main line were leaking. Let's get it. Here's the line. Just gotta trace it. It's the small one. Gotta see where it goes. And we're gonna just cut it from the master cylinder. None of that shit matters. You could leave the line in there. All that matters is that end and this end, and that the fittings are correct. Just run a new line. Alright, so let's have to figure out it's so the line runs to the ABS here, so it's gonna be pretty easy. As long as we figure out which one it is, we'll just take it from here, cut it from the back, and run a new line. Alright, so let's follow it. It's the one with that white dot there. It goes up here, the one in the back. As long as we get the right one, make sure you double. Oh, it's this one, the rear line. This is the passenger. So I'm gonna break the line. I'm gonna put a socket and I'm gonna pop it with a wrench. I'm gonna try to save that hose. Gotta remove the spare tire because it's in my way. I need access to it. Okay. Now we have a good view. That's what we want to take off right there. We're gonna break it. Use some bolt cutters. Best way to do it. Honestly, if this was my car, I would replace every fucking thing. I might just do that. These lines are fucked. Right there, if you see, look at the rust bubble. Once I add pressure to it, they might pop. I think we're just gonna save our time and fucking take it all out. I cut this shit, so get it out. There it is. You could just leave this fucking line. Fuck it. I know I'm gonna get that little nut out. I'm debating if I'm gonna replace these lines, but I think I am. Look at that shit. Look at that. Right, well, I was gonna replace the brake hose, but they don't have it. Nobody has it in stock. I can't wait another day. I'm still gonna replace the lines, but I'm gonna reuse the hose. Just cut these bitches. Just remember what line goes to what side and just match up the new one. This is the easiest way to remove these fittings, because if you try to do it with a wrench, you're just gonna strip them and you're gonna be fucked. So break the line and then just break them loose. That's the easiest way. There's one thing with the top one. Hopefully it breaks loose. This one's a little tighter. I'm gonna have to hold it with the This one's tighter. I'm gonna have to hold it from the back with the plumber's wrench so I could turn it out. Let's do it. And you need a small plumber's wrench. So I got the plumber's wrench in the back, the ratchet in the front. Now it's coming out. It looked like somebody had previously replaced the rear 2 lines in the hose, so we can get away with this. Alright, there it is. Okay, I'm triple, quadruple checking. I do not want to break the wrong line. So it's the one all the way in the back. This one I didn't have to break. It came out pretty easy. I'm not going to remove the old line. I'm just going to push it to the side. And the new line, I'm going to run it through the passenger side instead of the driver's side. We're just going to make our own way. I doubt this truck will last any longer. It's a 97. It's rusty as shit.
Need some brake line, it looks like.
Oh yeah. Gonna make our own lines. They didn't have
What engine was in that one?
any pre-made.
The other thing we
Alright, we got the brake lines. I'm gonna make my own. Got the brake cylinders. Don't mind my car, it's messy. This is the office. Can you guys believe this bullshit? They sell you new wheel cylinders, but don't sell you the fucking bolts. The old ones are fucking rusty, they're shot. So now I gotta go fucking match some up for all 3 cylinders. Barr, barr. Alright guys, so if you wanna fucking get some replacement bolts for your wheel cylinder, it's pretty stupid that they don't sell them with the bolts. I mean, these shits cost me like a fucking $1.50. You would think they could just fucking put them together and add them. Alright, so we're just gonna drop these in. Pow! Screw them on. We didn't have to remove the pads. Got the new bolts for it. These are the lines here. So they didn't have any pre-made, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this line, cut one side, slide the fittings out, slide new fittings in, and then I'm only gonna flare the 2 ends. Less work. And then I'm gonna take this 20-foot line and run it all the way to the front and just you know, add my own fittings, and that's it. Here's the fittings right here. The size of the lines. PAE 340. PAE 340. Got the new fucking bolts in. Alright, got the first line in. My brain's not all that pretty, but it's gonna work. Alright, these fittings are 12mm. Alright, we bent our lines. Put the cylinder on the other side. I gotta clean this up, else it won't fit because of the rust. Now remember, we didn't remove any of the pads or hardware. Just gonna push them apart and squeeze it through. Right, there it is. We can bolt it on, put the line in, put the bleeder screws in, and then we'll get our main line, and we're done. Alright, line is in, bleeder screws in. Just gonna pop the cover, spray this shit down. Look at all that oil. I'm gonna bleed it. Got my little bottle from the hose back there. Press the brake. Seeing the bubbles come out, I'm gonna stick this in here and jam it up against the seat to keep the pressure, and I'm gonna go and tighten it. And you can see the bubbles coming out. Just keep pumping until you have no more bubbles. And then what I usually do is, after there's no more bubbles coming down, I'll pump it 3 good times, and on the 3rd time I'll hold it down and then go tighten it. To another side. Just doesn't have a lot of air. Alright, I'm done. I bled both sides. I'll put this fucking spare back up. I'm gonna take it for a test drive. Look at my lines, look at my lines. They holding, no leaks. Share, we back in motion. About to stop right here on the street. I'm gonna hit the brake a couple times, just double check. We don't got any leaks, no drips. Shit feels good.